A face took shape. Is there a face taking shape? It just looks like eyeballs. Oh, nope, there's a face taking shape. Hey guys, it's Raptor3, and today we're playing Lift Your Spirits. So it's actually Valentine's Day today. Well, for you, not for me. And I thought I would find some random romance game, even though I hate Valentine's Day because I hate the meaning of it. But ignoring that, I found it very difficult to find a romance game because I felt uncomfortable playing one. I don't know. I just did not want to do one. So I tried to find one that was horror related. And I found like a good couple. And this is the one I stuck with. Because this just felt right, I guess. I know nothing about this game. Except it's romance and horror. Also, I've yet to hear any audio. Which I don't know if there is even audio in this game. I hope so. I even beefed up the audio just to make sure, and I've yet to hear one sound. The menu's not making any sounds. This is I hope the game's gonna make sounds. Start. Oh, thank God. Alone on a Friday night, and I'm spending it here. Crazy. Do I have to? Oh. My fingers were sluggish as they typed out the last bit of conclusion needed to finish off my paper. I didn't even bother spell checking the rest, my hand dragging the cursor across to close the document. Alright, time to submit it. I've typed out my regards to Mr. Haltman. Oh yeah, also this takes place in like a college or something, I think. Kindly find the attached file of the assignment. Your student. Oh, I have to type? Is that... Oh, okay. Sure. Raptor. Oh, jeez. There we go. Raptor. There we go. Stifling a yawn. Stifling a yawn. I turned on my phone to check the time. 2:53 a.m. The universal... I like how he's still typing. The universal experience of losing sleep and gaining eye bags as a college student came to grace me in its hold once again, it seems. At least it's the weekend. That's true. Turning off the computer, it suddenly hit me how quiet it was without my fingers tapping away at the keyboard. I feel that. Everyone else had left. The campus was open 24/7, but no one else was dumb enough to push their luck in submitting their assignment this late. I consider myself lucky. Mr. Holtman gave me the extended deadline, otherwise I'd be screwed. Still, there were also the rumors. Disembodied voices echoing through empty rooms. Heavy footsteps shuffling down the halls. Those who were lucky claimed to see a black silhouette skulking around the vending machine at the end of the corridor, staring at them. I wasn't the superstitious type, but I had to admit, the eerie silence of being the only person here gave me the creeps. There's a door. Was that you? I was recalling all the gossip spread around the student body when a sound made me perk up. The door? I glanced behind me over the monitors to see if someone had come in. Do I have to? Nobody? I ignored the goosebumps rising on my arms as I gathered up my items into my bag. Superstitious or no, I've done what I came here for. Time to go. Time to go indeed. Thank God. I shambled to the elevators and tapped the buttons. It rumbled to life, slowly making its way up to my floor. Are we on the 8th floor? What floor are we on? Just a couple more minutes, and I'm out of here, I assured myself. I didn't know this would be just a reading game, but that's alright. I don't know why, but I found myself constantly checking behind me as if expecting someone there. Yet it's always empty every time I look. I tap the button some more. Okay. The hairs at the back of my neck stood as if I was being watched. That's not good. Are those your footsteps? I clenched my fists, ignoring how sweaty they felt in my pockets. Is that your breathing? Is there someone behind me? Is there someone behind me? Ding! Oh, it already made the sound for me. I don't know. Why'd I make that? I jumped. The door slid open as I released the breath I didn't realize I was holding. I didn't even consider looking back as I stepped inside, refusing to turn around until the doors closed. Was there anyone behind us? The chipper background music they played calmed me down somewhat. I'm almost in disbelief. They were still playing it at this hour. Oh, we're on the 10th floor. Jesus. Almost. I pressed the buttons for the ground floor, the elevator moving with a small jolt. Okay. With nothing to do but wait, I stared as the number slowly descended. The lull of the elevator was starting to make me sleepy. I thought of the things I could do once I got home, just to distract myself for the rest of the ride. A shower, for sure. Microwave, dinner. Oh, I couldn't read the rest of that. I didn't even press anything yet. I don't think. It was by accident hit it. I like how it pauses for this. I blinked up at the flickering lights. Uh-oh. The elevator shuddered and came to an abrupt halt. That's not good. The music cut out. Is power out? Is that what happened? I tried the buttons for the ground floor, then the rest. Unresponsive. Pushing the intercom button gave nothing but static. Hello? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This can't be happening. Taking a moment to compose myself, I called out. Is anyone there? I'm stuck in here. Help. I started slamming the doors as panic took hold. There had to be someone out there. Help. Please. I'm in here. I didn't stop for a good minute, getting more and more desperate as tears welled up in my eyes. Why? Why now? Why me? I knocked my forehead against the door in a slump, ready to curl up and cry. This sucks. This sucks. I was about to turn before I felt a chill run up my spine. The air felt heavy. Is this claustrophobia setting in? Are you claustrophobic? I didn't think I had fear of closed spaces. I guess not. Unless there was a raspy moan from behind me. Are we in phasmophobia? What was that? I turned my head and screamed. Across me was a growing blotch of darkness, an oozing mass that seemed to melt through the walls. I still have no idea how this is a romance game. I scrambled away, my back flat against the doors. A hand emerged from the writhing form, grasping at the edges. Foul-smelling black ichor dripped from its fingers. Another arm followed suit, clinging to the other side. I couldn't look away. I couldn't find my voice to scream. Oh my god, it's approaching. A face took shape. Is there a face taking shape? It just looks like eyeballs. Oh, nope, there's a face taking shape. A pair of hollow eyes and a manic grin with several teeth. Uh-oh. It seemed to smile directly at me. Oh my god, it's a smiler. I blacked out. Did someone hit you? He kept me. What? Wake up. What? Hey. I heard a voice, panicked and flustered from above me. What? What the hell? Who are you? Who are you? A person was looming over me visibly, worried as I blinked back to consciousness. You were alive. I couldn't really check for a pulse, so... Anyway, you were alright. Oh, there's some words. Ew, don't touch me. Ew, don't touch me. Uh, I think so. Phew, I'm glad. Didn't mean to scare you back there. I realized I was still in the elevator, but now with a stranger twiddling their thumbs in front of me. Who is this person? They were not in the elevator with me earlier. They were taller than me. Are they? Well, maybe. Looming a few inches past my head. Their limbs looked even more awkward in the baggy sweater they had. I wasn't sure if they forgot to wash away their makeup or if they just haven't slept for 3 days. Possibly both. I realized they were staring at me as well. Really? It took you that long to realize that? Okay. Their eyes focused on me a little too long, as if they'd forgotten how to blink. So I suddenly remembered the last thing I saw. That creepy shadow from the walls. But before you were here, there was something crawling out of the walls. I know it sounds insane, but I swear it looks straight out of a horror movie. The stranger looked nervous. Were they the thing coming through the wall? Crap, they think I'm nuts. Is that what they're thinking? Maybe. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. No, I believe you for sure. Yeah, I think they were the thing crawling out of the walls. You saw it too? Well, sorta. I'm sorry, I was really trying to be sneaky. That must have been uncomfortable to watch, huh? Come again? What are you saying? Well, I heard you yelling for help and I couldn't just leave you alone, so I did the next best thing I could. A jump scare. What kind of sick joke is this? What kind of sick joke is this? I was just trying to help. There's really no easy way to say this. I'm not alive. Not the way you are. They're a ghost, I guess. Did they mean? You mean like a ghost? The stranger lit up appreciatively. Basically, you must have heard the rumors, right? Well, it's me. In the flesh. Well, Sans the flesh. Is that your name? Sans? Believe them. Stick your hand through them. That's it. That seems a little... I don't know if you should do that to I don't really want to stick my hand through them. That's a little weird. I mean, I guess I have to believe them. I don't really want to stick my hand in them. I feel like this isn't the worst situation to be meeting a ghost for the first time. The stranger gave a sigh of relief. Thank you for trusting me. I'd ask for your name, but I already know that it's Raptor. How did you know? I've been watching you for a while. Excuse me? Tonight, I've been watching you for a while. Tonight. It's not safe to be alone this late. So you were stalking me? I would know. Okay. Does that mean you died in this? I guess that makes sense. Before I could ask further, they straightened. Anyways, I stuck around to see you write your paper. I don't necessarily agree with your hypothesis, but interesting nevertheless. Okay. Nobody asked for your opinion. Thanks, I think. They gave a shy smile. No problem. This wasn't the way I expected my night to go, but I guess the sooner I accepted it, the better. I should probably ask for their name instead of calling them stranger. You know, my name, but what about yours? Oh. They looked away, fingers picking at their sleeves. I don't remember. I know who I was and what I did when I was alive, but not my name. Strange, isn't it? That is really weird, actually. Have you ever thought of picking one yourself? Their eyes widen as if they never occurred to them. This is gone by a stranger, I guess. I never needed a name, but if I were to have one, I've always liked the name Alma sounds. I've always liked the way Alma sounds. Okay. It sounds stupid. I know there's multiple endings. I'm assuming there's like a bad ending if you choose those. Their smile widened. Thank you, Raptor. Alma went back to twiddling their fingers. We stood in silence for a while, goggling on what to say next. I kept glancing back at their hands, wondering if they'd feel as solid as they looked. They knew I was staring, but didn't seem to mind, waiting patiently in front of me. Are we just stuck in this elevator for life now? My thoughts were running while from sleep deprivation and shock to actually form words past our introductions, to be honest. They started humming softly, as if to fill the silence. That's when it hit me. For a ghost, they could easily be a student just like me. I have to ask them, how did you Alma had a knowing look in their eyes. Oh man, it's honestly kind of embarrassing. Let an anvil fall on your head? Insist. I need to know. Despite having no blood flowing through their veins, their cheeks seemed to darken. We don't have to get into it, but I really want to know, please. They hesitated before nodding. Promise you won't make fun of me? Promise. Okay. So I was staying late working on the assignment, just like you. No one else was around. Even back then, I was known as a loner. Most of the time, it didn't bother me. While I was working, I got thirsty. No big deal. So I headed over to the vending machine for a drink. Oh, did the vending machine fall over? Because a lot of people do die by that. They paused, hands shaking. They collapsed at their wrist and twisted before continuing. Just as a soda. Just a soda. Not too much to ask, right? I paid for the damn thing, but somehow my hand got stuck in the dispenser. So I pulled, and well, they struggled a bit before I waved for them to continue. It fell. I felt my whole body being crushed under the weight. I couldn't even cry out for help. Jeez, that sounds horrible. And the whole time my hand was still stuck on that thing. Not that I could even tell. I think my wrist was beyond saving at the point. They sunk into themselves. I died trying to get some cheap soda. How pathetic is that? Oh, okay. Kind of sounds like you deserved it. Jeez. It's not. I'm sorry that happened to you. I mean, I asked for that, so I feel like I put my hands over theirs. I don't see my hands, but alright. It passed right through, giving an ice-cold chill at my fingertips. But Alma seemed to appreciate it nevertheless. They looked up at me, their nervous hands finally coming to a stop. I've never told anyone about it before. I didn't think it would feel this freeing. Thank you. You're welcome. I heaved a sigh and moved to sit down, leaning against the doors. Who, they or who? Because they're on the side of the door. I'm not. Alma looked on curiously. What are you doing? Stuck in an elevator. I don't know. I shrugged and took out my phone to look for a time-wasting app. In no time, I had one of my mindless games open. Jesus. Just in front of a person just playing a game. Just as they're sitting there. Okay. Might as well settle in and spend the next few hours trying to beat my high score. Okay. Is the elevator not working? Have we tried the button? It's not on. Like, the lights are on. Not much I can do right now. Got some battery to last a couple hours. I pat down a spot next to me. None of us are sitting right now. You want to watch? I almost stood for a moment, as if unsure. Come on, plenty of room for both. Just watch your legs, lanky. None of us are sitting down, but alright. They settled in beside me, sitting crisscross applesauce. I've never heard that in ages. And leaned over to look at my phone. I can't even see my phone. Is my phone pitch black? My shoulder immediately chilled at their close proximity, but I didn't bother bringing it up. We chatted amicably as my fingers tapped away at my screen. Alma getting more invested the higher my numbers got. But otherwise, it was peaceful company. A few hours passed. We're just gonna sit. Are we just gonna die in this elevator? Is that how this is gonna end? I must have dozed off at some point, as the next thing I knew, there was some whirring behind me that woke me up with a jolt. Voices began to call out, and I turned to see some workers prying the door open for me. Oh. It took no time for me to stop outside when their work was done. Am I supposed to be seeing a black screen? Or is this just part of the game? I don't know. The sunlight shining over me made it feel like everything that happened last night was a dream. I turned to my phone to look at the time. Okay, what's the time? Instead, I saw an unsent message typed down on the screen. Okay. Be safe. Careful about staying late next time. I'm assuming that's Alma. I don't even know if she knew how to use a phone. I guess she died recently. I blinked and looked around. A cold chill went up my arm, and I almost turned to expect Alma, but saw nothing. Next time. Next time we will. I put my phone away and rubbed my bleary eyes, mentally making a note to stay back at the campus more frequently from now on. Okay. Good end. One. Good end. Good end. Till next time. So that's the good ending, I guess. Let's get the bad ending. All right. So I made it to the part we were at before. The when we meet for the first time. So I'm gonna choose all the horrible options and see what comes out of it. Ew, don't touch me, creep. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Give me some space. I realized I was still in the elevator, but now with a stranger. Okay, we already read this part. What kind of sick joke is this? I was just trying to help. There's really no easy way to say this. I'm not alive. Not the way you are. Oh, wait. Did I already... Was that the option I chose last time? Did they mean... You mean like a ghost? Yeah, I think that's the option I chose last time. Stick your hand through them. Let's do that. Don't do that to ghosts if you ever meet one. Oh, wow. We could see our hand finally. My hand shot out before I could think twice. That must be really uncomfortable. What? Is the bad ending I die? Is that how this will go? The tips of my fingers instantly felt airy and ice cold. Like touching something solid, yet not. The stranger yelped and backed away. Hey, do you just go around sticking your fingers into me? You just met. Sorry, I thought you were messing with me. The stranger was having none of it. Why do I even bother? You sit tight and don't do anything stupid. I'll come find you in the morning. Oh, they just leave after this? Oh, well. They shifted into a familiar black, shapeless entity, melting into a puddle and disappearing through the floor. Sorry, not the wall. Oh, there they go. Exactly the same way they had entered. I found myself alone for the next 7 hours. The workers had found me half dozing off in the corner the next morning. I stayed late most nights on campus to see if the stranger would show up, but it seems they're ignoring me on purpose. I wonder why. I never saw them again, probably for a good reason. Bad ending 1. So there's a bad ending 1. I'm assuming there's a bad ending 2. I don't know how to get all those. Rude awakening. That's a very rude awakening. Don't put your hand through people. That's just wrong, people. I did it just because I was curious how this would go. I don't know how to get the other endings. I'm assuming maybe one bad ending's if you just don't put your hand through them, but you're being mean to them in every other way. I'm assuming that's one of the bad endings, and the other... I don't know how to get the other good ending. I don't know how that... Is it only if you choose all the good options? Because I know I chose one of the bad options in the previous one, so maybe you have to do them all. I don't know. So yeah, this is pretty much... I don't know where the romance was in this. I didn't see any romance. It just seemed like a friendship. I don't... Maybe they're the other good endings that... I don't know. Maybe the other bad endings where you die. I don't know. I was hoping the bad ending would be like... She like... kills you or something. I don't know. But I don't know if that's really gonna happen. So that was Lift Your Spirits. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And definitely check out this game yourself. And I'll see you next one, which might be some of the other Valentine's Day games that I was going to play today. Well, yeah, for Valentine's Day, but I instead did this. Maybe I'll play the other two. I'm not sure about one of them though. I might have to censor some stuff. So yeah, peace.
What?